Alright guys, if you know what that sound, you know what that means. It's time to play Your Turn to Die. Alright, we're at the main game. No clue where I left off. I've been drinking. We're gonna extract some data. Okay, what we've discovered, somebody gave Kutaro the sacrifice and traded a commoner. That was the second trade. And the third trade was Sarah's Keymaster and Kutaro's sacrifice. Okay, I'm looking at this chart, this little chart here, and I'm thinking that I probably should not have opened a new bottle of cider before playing this game. Because I gotta pay attention and we gotta do some math. Okay, mini game time. Time to bang on his heart and figure out what the heck he's hiding from me. Why is it moving so fast? I meant to cooperate with Sarah, with everyone. But I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic, a pathetic adult. The third trade, my sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It wasn't me, it was So's doing. Say what? I don't know what you're talking about. Sure you don't, So. You're terrified of Sarah. So knew. He knew I had the sacrifice. What? When everybody was sharing the laptop, So wasn't going to use the toilet. He went to use a ring-up box to trade my sacrifice to Sarah's Keymaster. How can he do that? How can he trade your card? I don't know a thing about that. Well, wait a second. He chose 2 other people and made them trade? You can do that? Exactly. I don't know. It must be possible, huh? So you can say that with confidence. So isn't it about time you confess? Tell us the real reason for sharing the laptop. Ahaha, such a deeply suspicious individual, KG. Progress! So you had yet another objective on top of tokens and the Sarah folder. To control the sacrifices you wanted. You got it. After the second trade, me and Kana were working on the escape plan. Then I heard Kutaro through the door. Want to make a deal, he said. I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door. And there I saw it, sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info just so I'd share the laptop. What do you know? Sarah, you saw that first floor security footage, right? Well, it's the truth. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I tell ya. They told me, set up the props used for the death game. Then it's true, you set up the cards. Yeah, of course, I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the sage card I placed at random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time. Such an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens. 100 tokens? What? 100 meow? That's enough for 2 trades. Are you insane? But you left yourself for just 1 trade. How cunning, pretending to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty adult you are. Say again? All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first and send the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that the truth of the third trade? Ahaha, I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do this all to me? 'Cause he's terrified of you, Sarah, duh. But you went above and beyond my expectations. Eh? The fourth trade was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah? No. What do you mean by that? I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes? I didn't even have enough tokens. I couldn't do any trades. No tokens. That's hard to believe. Quiet, loner. I was with Big Sis Sarah for the 4th trade, woof. So was I. Sarah didn't do any trade then. Well, it must have been an ally who did it for you. KG, you took the sacrifice from Miss Sarah, didn't you? What? What's the meaning of this? It's really very simple. The 2 of them were accomplices. Miss Sarah and KG formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice to achieve victory in the main game by way of said sacrifice. The way that I would have preferred to win with Joe, but I understand that's not the whole point of the game, so okay. They schemed to escape by working together and having KG win the vote. I suspect the 5th trade that followed was Miss Sarah and KG making a bluff. They just picked 2 random commoners to have trade. Then you say KG Shinogi, not G, Shinogi has the sacrifice. That's all wild fabrication. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the 5th trade. So spouting nonsense to lead everyone by the nose. If my reasoning is correct, which is not, KG is the sacrifice and the sage is Miss Now, perhaps? I'm the sage? Yep, so it may well be fine to have Miss Now die this time. What? Wait a second. At the start, you said you were the sacrifice. Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner. No way, then wouldn't you be in the same boat as me? I see. Guess choosing anybody but KG is the same in the end. Then let's vote for Kana. She's the least valuable. So, really? So, enough. It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. Here's a friendly low policeman report. I long since used up all my tokens. You want me to just believe that? So you're really just dying to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Disclosure. Unfortunately, I'm the keymaster. Huh? Yeah, right? I'm kind of feeling the same way, so. Huh? Well, what are you saying? The keymaster is Kyutaro, though. Looks like we got him good. Looks like we got him good? Disclosure. Sage. My real role is Sage. Kyutaro's the Sage? I'm so confused. We're ridiculous. That's impossible. It's possible, all right. And as the Sage, I'm making an announcement. KG's without a doubt the keymaster. It can't be true, that's all. You were on the right track to think accomplices. But it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with. It was Kyutaro. Let's tell the truth of the 4th trade, shall we? The trade between Mr. Policeman and Kyutaro. First, when So betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed Kyutaro that we team up. And so in the 4th trade, you 2 traded your cards? That 4th trade sure ended up punishing the loner now, meow. Hold on, Kyutaro, you weren't passed out during the 4th trade? You gave him all your tokens, meow? Sure did, and seems like that landed way outside So's ballpark. Shut up! Running out of leeway, are we? I've still got doubts. I can't be convinced with just that. After all, KG, why were you able to know about Kyutaro having the keymaster? Isn't the only way to do that during the main game with the Sage's power of clairvoyance? So you still don't know. Okie dokie, let's resume the discussion. The power of that card, you don't mean? Yeah, the sage's clairvoyance, of course. The sage could use clairvoyance even outside the main game. That's what the tablets are for. You intentionally didn't mention it? Unraveled all the mysteries now? This should prove it. Mr. Policeman used clairvoyance to see Kyuchiro's keymaster. Then I used the fourth trade to swap Kyuchiro's keymaster with my sage. And now there ain't even a need to discuss the fifth trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you confessed. I'm a commoner. Any other questions? No, there's something odd about Keiji's story. It'll become clear if I look back at the trade so far. The part that's strange, sure enough, it's the sage card. Keiji should have been a commoner that time. So why did Keiji have the sage at the time of the fourth trade? That must mean... Okay, I'm dumb. So Keiji's first card wasn't the keymaster. Oh my god, I'm so dumb! So Keiji traded with whoever started with the keymaster, so he didn't give the keymaster to Sarah from himself. He gave the keymaster from someone else. But if he did that, wasn't he lying to me this whole time? He was trying to gain my trust and he's just a big fat liar. What? Are you really gonna vote for So? Now? Something's not right. We should discuss this a little more. Stop it. Aren't you a candidate? You won't have to get picked. I'm afraid to, but I just get a weird feeling. Are we sure So is really a commoner and that Keiji is the keymaster? Now, something's odd. You're exactly right. There are still mysteries remaining. In the fifth trade, why did someone trade for the sacrifice I had? And the other party was a commoner. This isn't a problem we can ignore. Yeah, meow, this fifth trade, we should talk about it some, woof. If by any chance we pick the sacrifice, we're done for, you know? We shouldn't need any more discussion. Keiji, digging up old conclusions is just gonna make us more lost. It's your turn to die, So. Keiji, I know you're here, like, with plot armor to make the story continue, but, I mean, I'm happy to kill So, but I feel like you're being real sketch right now. That's how it'll end. No, we can't do that, Keiji. As long as we have time, we should seek the truth. All right, let's do it. Let's discuss the roles of the four who are in the final vote. There's someone who moved Sarah's sacrifice via the fifth trade. If Keiji Shinoji is the keymaster, the sacrifice should be So, Kana, or Now, yes? Is the loner really a commoner, meow? Should we believe that, woof? Alright, So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. In other words, Kana or Now, which of them would have the sacrifice? I don't believe it. Keiji and Kyuchiro are lying. Kyuchiro, you're saying you had your tablet on you at all times, yes? 'Cause you didn't. Yep, take a look. It's right here. And when you woke up, where was it? On the table in the Last Supper room. On the table? I'd call that being off you, meow. As I thought. That tablet Kyuchiro has now is a spare. That tablet I picked up was lying near you when you were passed out. What'd you say? I would assume this is Kyuchiro's original tablet. The question is, why was it lying on the floor? Depending on when So looked at the tablet, he might have seen through our entire strategy. What? The worst time for it would be after the fourth trade. That's when Kyuchiro had the sage and I had the keymaster. If he saw the tablet then, he could use Kyuchiro's sage power to also know I was the keymaster. So just been acting fooled? Shoot, you got me. Or not. Wonder if I'm acting right now, or maybe I'm telling the truth. So, not good. Now there's the possibility that So has to sacrifice. It's no good. We shouldn't vote for So Hiyori. Guess not. You can vote for Kana or Miss Now, whichever you like. Why you? Ugh. Well then, let's resume the discussion, guys. Let's discuss who it's safe to vote for. I'm gonna save, because, you know, we gotta find the one with the least chance of having the sacrifice. Like Geen says, Now had hardly any tokens. Surely she couldn't have been the one to take the sacrifice from Sarah. Then is Now the one with the least likelihood? Wait, please. This isn't right. But Big Sis Now? Least likelihood? Are you going to kill me with such vague reasoning? Please, have another discussion. You're right. We can't end this discussion. What are you saying? I just remembered something. Sure, you just remembered something. There was a way anyone could get tokens. Miss Sarah, you know it, don't you? A way for anyone to get tokens. Rekko! Oh no! Rekko's body! No, because by the time they'd removed it, Oh, no. No. What did you do? What did you do? By stealing tokens from Rekko's body. No! What did you do? I knew you could do it. Big Sis Now wouldn't do such a thing, Meow. Oh, Geen. She did. She did. I'm sure she did. But it's true. When I went to check the body, the tokens were already gone. Yep. They were already gone. And Now was closely inspecting the Room of Lies. Nah. It ain't just Now who could have done it. Okay, what were each of us doing at the time of the 5th trade? As in, just before the main game started, woof. Haha, hope you can find the sacrifice. Oh dear. We have to determine based on So, Kana, and Now's actions at the time of the 5th trade. I was sitting on the stairs thinking back on everything that had happened. I was on the laptop in the winner's room the whole time. Will you believe that? Kana wasn't really doing anything, just wandering absent-mindedly. Did anybody see what the 3 were doing? I was moving rubble with Keiji Shinogi. Shinogi. Why do I keep saying it wrong? I didn't see what those 3 were up to. I was searching all by myself to see if there were any other exits, Meow. Kana, was it a smartphone you lost? How did you know? Sure enough. I bet it's the same smartphone I found in Kana's first trial room. Geen, tell me, where did you pick that up? It was a ways down the stairs, Meow. Sheesh, she must have dropped it while we were all climbing the stairs, surely. Are you protecting Kana? Me? Stick up for Kana? Think back for me. When we were climbing the stairs, So and Kana were walking in front. If she had dropped the phone then, everyone should have noticed. In short, this was only dropped after we all climbed to the exit. Kana dropped it while descending the stairs. What did she descend for? Why did she try to hide this, Kana? Because, Big Sis Sarah, there's a message on this phone, Meow. Right, that's what Kana's sister... Huh? It's a different message. Thank you. I love you, sister. Now it's Kana's turn to protect her big sister, because that's how Kana can atone. This... Please give that back. Hold on, did you write this, Kana? But Kana's big sister is already dead. Could it be the sister in this message is No way. Surely not. Is that right, Kana? Your sister here is me? I'm gonna get emotional. Stop it! Yes. I know it's strange. But Kana, you're... And so you wanted to save Sarah that much? Yes. Oh, Kana. Hey, Kana. Was it you who traded away Sarah's sacrifice? To avoid using the ring-up box in the winner's room, you returned to the 3rd floor to trade. Hey, now, you're talking like Kana's... Are you saying she took the sacrifice to protect Sarah? No, Kana, please, no. That's so... It's inconceivable. Inconceivable. No, I don't want to conceive of it. Deny it, Kana. Ah, what worthless reasoning. That's a load of... No, it's all correct. Yeah. You idiot! Don't you say anything! So still trying to protect her. Kana did the 5th trade. She won't hide the truth anymore. Kana! Oh, So! I even feel bad for So! How bad is this game that I feel bad for So? Oh no, no! Kana did it. She really did it to protect me. She took the sacrifice for herself. Oh my god, don't cry. Don't cry. That's just the worst outcome. Such foolishness. So, you caught on at some point, didn't you? That's why you were trying to move the votes toward Kana. Shut up. Shut up. Oh no, So is still trying to protect her. Since there was no other way for Kana to survive. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Please wait. Will you listen carefully to what Kana has to say? I can't deal with this. I gotta save. With the 5th trade, Kana switched her card and Sarah's card. Once she knew escape wasn't possible anymore, she had no idea what to do. Then she looked at her phone. Seeing her sister's words calmed her heart. And she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Kana had just kept betraying her sister, the others, Sarah. She just had a feeling that So had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Kana doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason who gave who what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah is so kind, she couldn't trade the sacrifice to anyone. Kana, you're killing me here. You're really killing me. Kana. She didn't want to let Sarah die. And also, she didn't want to make So a murderer. She's so good. I didn't like Kana that much, but now I love her. I can't help it. Kana's just so sweet. That seemed more painful than her own death. So she traded her commoner for Sarah's sacrifice. Kana. But... disclosure. The card she received was a commoner. What? Okay, now I'm straight up confused. What's going on here, Kana? Kana doesn't understand either. I believe that. She's sure she traded cards with Sarah, but it wasn't the sacrifice. Unthinkable. What is Kana saying? It's all true. Please believe me. At any rate, we just have to talk about Kana's statement. Oh, my nose. I'm like all stuffed up now from crying. I can't believe Bucket Girl Wolf. She's lying and trying to confuse us, meow. Well, maybe Kana just messed up who she was trading with or something. Some unique situation that caused the roll to just disappear? Is that possible, I wonder? It was machine error. Maybe the tablet broke and the trade went wrong. Don't tell me. I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves. I don't know what to believe. I can't see through the truth in their hearts right now. So we may just have to find the objective truth. The truth. There was a possibility. Something separate from So's hacking. And an irregularity that definitely occurred. The transgression by Floor Master Gashu / Bo. Excuse me? Remember what Miley said before the main game? Gashu, are you listening? You've gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression. One that shakes the very core of the main game. Maybe he eliminated the sacrifice. And despite being such a huge transgression, it hasn't shown itself at all thus far. And now, this illogical movement of the cards that's tormenting us. Could this very issue be Gashu's transgression? 24 more hours! 24 more hours! Let's do it! If we believe Kana, that's the only explanation. So, Uncle Crabstash manipulated the movement of the cards, meow? But for the Floor Master, what would be the merit of doing that? Well, there's some merits. That's why Gashu pushed us through the argument. I see. If his goal could be made clear, maybe we'd know. Who he moved the sacrifice to, that is. Quite the off-mark inference. Is it alright for you to be using your time on this? Gashu, if you haven't engaged in any misconduct, then promise us. I know the Floor Master's code. If we can expose your transgression, this main game won't count. We demand a second attempt 24 hours later! Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. You just know everything, don't you? As to be expected from Miss Sarah Chidoan. Promise or no promise, I will simply carry out my duty as per the code. Ho, you for real? He said it. With 24 hours, we could even reattempt our escape. But are you certain? If you cannot prove it, you will only be losing time to spend on other reasoning. It's okay. This new possibility we've spun. Wait, this theory wasn't even directed at Gashu. So, please tell us the truth. The other possibility is that you did some sort of hacking to the roll card, so if we know whether that claim is true or not, we can fight. Let's all combine forces to win an extension. Kana. Yes? You really don't have the sacrifice. It's okay, Kana really doesn't have the sacrifice. I see. I didn't access the roll cards. I didn't do any hacking to them. So, that's the truth, Miss Sarah. No lies, no tricks. Alright, let's quit deceiving each other. Let's work to expose Gashu's transgression. Just what I wanted to hear. This is a turning point in our destiny. Sure it is. There's going to be some terrible things that happen. Some terrible things are happening. You guys are going to make me cry again. A path we could never have reached if we were trapped by endless suspicion. The path of us all trusting each other and battling. It's too happy. It's too happy. Bad things are going to happen. Together we'll expose Gashu's misdeed. Ooh, I'm smart. The only clue that hasn't been yet discussed is this roster. It looks kind of familiar. That's just like the torn up paper I found on the first floor, meow. Though what use could this have? Why... Ooh, I've never seen Gashu look like that. Why do you have that? Eh? Oof, Miley. Curse her. Handing internal documents to participants. Internal documents. Gashu, you don't look so good. Gashu, what is this roster? Haha, what indeed? He caught on to the fact that I don't know what this means. You did good, Sarah. Huh? Gashu just made a slip of the tongue. You freaked him out. Whatever could you mean? Kai was a whole lot better at playing dumb, huh? So, what did you just say? Huh? There are 4 people's names missing. Meow, Kai, So, Kugie, Joe, and Now aren't listed. That's 5 people, by the way. Huh? That's 5, Woof. Huh? I guess I rushed and miscounted, sorry. Sarah, this ain't the time to be poking at little mistakes like that, alright? A white? No, that mistake wasn't a trivial issue. Why did So get it wrong? That's what's important. Gashu, tell us how many participants were dragged into the death game. That would be 20. There are 16 listed on the roster. If we add an unlisted 5, doesn't that come to 21? 1 too many. What's that mean? There were exactly 20 names on the blackboard, Woof. Well then, let's compare the names on the paper roster with those on the blackboard. The blackboard names were like this. First, the 5 not listed on the roster are Kai, So, Kugie, Joe, and Now. Let's remove those 5. The first sheet, all 4 names are present. The second sheet, similarly, all 4 names are here. The third sheet, this one too. And the fourth sheet, huh? What? Shin Tsukumi, that's the only person not on the blackboard, Meow. We've derived a 21st person. What's going on? Just who is this person? Who is Shin Tsukimi? Is it one of us? Okay, let's calm down. What does that mean exactly? An alias? If someone is using an alias, I see. Shin Tsukimi is one of us. One of us. One of us. This makes me think of Lion King 2, where it's like, you are not one of us. And they rewrote their alias on the blackboard. No way! Aha! Interesting. If we follow that logic, Shin Tsukimi has already been identified. What do you say? Sarah, let's work this out. If all the names on the paper roster are real, there's someone whose real name has not been revealed. Someone not on the blackboard. Is there someone not on the blackboard? Nope, wrong. You tired, Sarah? Yeah, I'm not tired. I'm just kind of drunk. If all the names on the paper roster are real, there's someone whose name hasn't been revealed. Someone not on the roster. Right, you are. Alright, let's discuss those 5 names. I'm confused. This is my real name. Professor Mishima always called me Miss Now, remember? I'm using my real name too. It was written there at the prize exchange, right? Kugie is the name of Kana's sister. If Big Bro Joe was using a fake name, Big Sis Sarah would figure it out right away, Meow. Kai's name was on his laptop. Based on the email logs, should be his real one. If you want to check the roster, come tell Mr. Policeman anytime. Mr. Policeman, you are just there to expand the story and continue. You have no other purpose. You're just here to get me along the game. What's the matter, KG? Oh, just impressed by how calmly he could lie. Lie? Sarah, recall the prize exchange. The prize exchange? Huh? Remember, there were photos but no names anywhere. Ah, was that right? I must have had it wrong. So, what exactly are you afraid of? Afraid? So is... You say you'd tell the truth, right? To defeat Gashu together. We're your alibis. I can't talk. We're your allies. You're trusting us. So? No. Shin Tsukimi. So is... I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Because So is Sketch. So has always been Sketch. And So is clearly using a fake name. His name is Shin. And it makes me want to watch Sheen. Because I love Sheen. I really do. I really love Crayon Sheen. I want to trust you all too. But So, he's trying to say something. In that case, I'll draw it out. Oh, I get to use his heart thing. I hate this minigame. I really do hate this minigame. So, this is the moment. This is the moment to reveal your true self. My real name is Shin Tsukimi. I'll tell you everything, even the secret of that roster. You know about it, Meow. Yeah. Because that's exactly the same as what I got in my first trial. What'd he say? Tell us, what the heck does this mean? It's the victory rates for the participants in the death game. I knew it, because Sarah was like ranked number 1. And it's because Sarah's supposed to win. That's the weird percentages on the left, right? Okay, but is that now? Is that like real now? Those are everyone's chances of surviving the death game to the end. Their odds of winning. Foolishness. How would they know such a thing? Because they tested it with our AIs. They used our AIs to run tests. Right, they ran simulations of innumerable death games, all done entirely digitally. They explained at horrible length to me how accurate this data was. And I saw my own percentage. 0%! 0! Certain death. I absolutely can't survive this death game. That's why I had to abandon myself. Aw, I feel bad for him. I don't want to die. I can't stop shaking. I'm going to be killed. Everyone will vote for me and kill me. I don't want that. Hey! Hiya! A shadow illuminated by night spoke to me. Just a random question, but you know what a majority vote is? He talked to me and cornered me. Okay, then let's go. Gah! It hurts to stop. Strength in numbers. You're a helpless sheep who will be eaten by the strong. If you don't want to die, you change. I threw Shin Tsukimi away. So, I assumed the name So Hiyori. Was he an acquaintance? I wonder. Dear me, what a heart-wrenching tale. But time has expired, everyone. We're out of time? Sorry, it's nearly time for voting. Hold on a sec, our discussion. Did you make any progress? It was all unrelated to my transgression. Revealing the truth of the roster. Did it make any progress? That's... Shin Tsukimi, have you any more info on this roster? If I did, I wouldn't hide it now. Oh, he's very panicked. Sarah, is there any other evidence that proves his transgression? Evidence of his transgression. I have important evidence. I don't know what to do. Let's hear it. What would that be? Oh, crap. Are you giving up, Sarah? I rewrote the blackboard and also I destroyed my own monitor in the monitor room. I knew you did. I've told you everything just like I swore. So please, save me. Win us an extension, please. Of course I will. I feel it. So's trust in me. A real bond. Yeah, right, you suck so, but I'll try. I'm kind of like not in a mental state to like do it, but I'll try. Of course I will so. Sarah, this is our last chance. Let's think mad about connecting this transgression. We'll all think about it and win, meow. No slacking, loner. Yeah, I know. Guys, our discussion is definitely progressing. We'll unravel the mystery of this roster. Let's trust the truth of this transgression. Lies beyond that answer. This is your final discussion. Use it meaningfully. What's this about candidates? Are participants and candidates really the same? The participants, those are the 20 people who were brought in to this death game. Then what are the candidates the floor master spoke of? Those qualified to win? If Gashu, who swears loyalty to the organization, were to make a transgression, he'd try to kill a non-candidate. What if there was one of us who didn't have the right to a victory, a non-candidate? Gashu would try to kill them. That's why he tampered with the sacrifice. I should know it now. Who here is not a candidate? Oh no, I have not been paying attention. Please select the non-candidate. Okay, lowest are So, Gin, Kana. I mean, I can't see most of them, so I'd have to say So. So's a non-candidate. Oh, someone who's not on the list. So the people not on the list were Joe. There's Alice. Okay, there's Kana. There's Gin. There's So/Jean. Sarah. Keiji. Kyutaro. Reko's dead. Who's left? Check, 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 check. Oh no. Now. You're a non-candidate. Now. Yes? You have to sacrifice, don't you? Huh? This roster lists the names of the candidates, those who are qualified for victory. Even Shin Tsukimi, with his 0% chance to actually win, is listed. But now, out of us survivors, your name is the only one missing. And in the monitor room too, there was no AI for you. Because that's Mishima and that's So. No, there doesn't exist a now AI to begin with. But because you were an outsider who didn't meet the qualifications to be a candidate. So Gashu tried to kill you. He sent the sacrifice with his high risk of death to Nao. Was this your transgression, Gashu? Ah ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Fantastic. Well done, Miss Sarah. Oh, I'm not even clicking. You solved it. Yes, indeed. You are the chosen one. I can't even read that fast. I'm too drunk for that. It's over. All of the energy's leaving me. Our long, long discussion. At the end, we earned it. Victory. A moment's survival. I'm sorry, everyone. I kept quiet about the sacrifice the whole time. When I thought about what would happen if we weren't able to expose him, I just couldn't say it. It's entirely reasonable. I might have done the same thing in your situation. I mean, I almost did. I almost had the sacrifice. I'm sorry. Please stop it. All the fault lies with Gashu. Answer me, Gashu. Candidates, this death game. What's all of it mean? I will say but one thing. Everyone have your harbored doubts about your upbringing. Eh? That is my first and last hint for you. Last? Miss Sarah Chidoan, you have overlooked something important about the Floor Master's code. About the code? It is written clearly. If there's misconduct during the main game, it either proceeds with the transgressor's death or must be retried 24 hours later. Huh? And I promise you that I would fulfill my duty as per the code. If I take responsibility on my life, then the main game shall continue. No! You're kidding me. Stop. Everyone, please earn victory. No. Oh no. No way, this is foolish. Suicide? No. I mean, he's a robot, but still. This is impossible. It should be over. Why this? He's going to do this from the start? Why? Just for a day's extension, we hung on stubbornly and put our lives on the line. And yet Gashu casually threw away his life? He easily shot down our hope. Who could be capable of such a thing? He's a demon. A demon. This should have fallen. Please, this is an emergency, right? Suspend the main game. I can't do that. I can only act as a substitute. No, you're really going to continue? This is all within the rules. If I refuse, everyone will die. This isn't right. This isn't right at all. I'm begging you. It doesn't have to be 24 hours. At least let us retry. I'm sorry. I'll do anything. Anything. Just please. I'm sorry. Now is the sacrifice. No one will vote for her. And we need to choose, too. One of the commoners, So or Kana. Oh my gosh. Now is the sacrifice. I'm the keymaster. We can only vote for So or Kana. I guess it's clear who you'll vote for. Alright, that's gonna end Your Turn to Die. We're gonna ignore the fact that I just about cried in this part. But let's play some more and figure out who dies in the next round. So thanks for watching.